Geometric progressions. A geometric progression is a sequence in which each term is formed by multiplying the previous term by a constant amount. Given a GP T1, T2, T3, T4, then the common ratio R is given by T4 divided by T3 equal to T3 divided by T2 equals to T2 divided by T1 equals to R. The formula for the nth term of a GP with first term A and common ratio R is Tn equal to AR to the power n minus 1. If A, B and C are three consecutive terms in a GP, then B is the geometric mean of A and C. R equal to B over A equal to C over B, cross multiply, B squared is equal to AC, therefore B equal to plus or minus the square root of AC. A geometric series is the sum of a geometric progression. The sum of the first n terms in a GP is Sn equal to A, open your brackets, 1 minus R to the power n, close your brackets, divided by 1 minus R when R is less than 1, or Sn equal to A, open your brackets, R to the power n minus 1, close your bracket, divided by R minus 1 when R is greater than 1. The sum to infinity of a GP is sum to infinity equal to A divided by 1 minus R if and only if negative 1 is less than R less than 1. Examples 2016. The first three terms of a geometric progression are x plus 1, x minus 3 and x minus 1. Find the value of x, the first term, the sum to infinity. So we are going to call x plus 1 T1, x minus 3 T2, and x minus 1 T3. Our R will be T2 divided by T1 equal to T3 divided by T2. So we are going to say x minus 3 divided by x plus 1 should be equal to x minus 1 divided by x minus 3. From there, we'll cross multiply. Expand. X squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to x squared minus 1. Group the like terms together. X squared and x squared will give us a 0. Move the positive 9 to the left, it will become a negative. Negative 1 minus 9 is equal to negative 10. To find the value of x, divide both sides by negative 6. Our x is equal to 5 over 3. Find the first term. Our first term is x plus 1. Where there's x, we'll replace a 5 over 3. Common denominator 3. 1 into 3, 3. 3 times 1, 3. So add 5 plus 3, which will give us 8 over 3. Therefore, the first term is 2, a whole number, 2 over 3. Sum to infinity is equal to A divided by 1 minus R, where R is the common ratio. So to find R, we are going to substitute 5 over 3 where there's x, and then you find that your R will be a negative half. Where there's A, we'll replace 8 over 3, and where there's R, we'll replace a negative half. Minus and negative is the same as plus. So our sum to infinity will be equal to 8 over 3 divided by 3 over 2. So we'll have 8 over 3 times 2 over 3. Multiply the numerators on their own and the denominators on their own. Our sum to infinity will be equal to 1, a whole number, 7 over 9. 2017. The first three terms of a geometric progression are 6 plus n, 10 plus n, and 15 plus n. Find the value of n, the common ratio, the sum of the first 6 terms of this sequence. So we are going to have our r, which is 10 plus n divided by 6 plus n, which should be equal to 15 plus n over 10 plus n. Cross multiply, expand, n squared and n squared can be grouped, they'll give us a 0. Move the 21n to the left, it will become a negative. Move the 100 to the right, it will become a negative. 20n minus 21n is the same as negative n. 90 minus 100 is the same as negative 10. To find the value of n, divide both sides by a negative 1. Our n will be equal to 10. Common ratio, r is equal to t2 divided by t1. Where there's n, we'll replace a 10. 10 plus 10 will give us a 20. 6 plus 10 will give us a 16. Take that to its lowest terms. It's the same as 5 over 4. Sum of the nth term is equal to a. Open your brackets, r to the power n minus 1. Close your bracket, divided by r minus 1. Find the sum of the first 6 terms. Where there's n, we'll replace a 6. Where there's a, we'll replace the 16. And where there's r, we are going to replace our 5 over 4. So we have 16, our first term. 5 over 4, our ratio, to the power 6 minus 1. Multiply 5 by itself 6 times. Multiply 4 by itself 6 times. So we are having 16, open your brackets, 15,625 divided by 4,096. Common denominator, 4,096. Subtract 15,625 by 4,096. You are going to get 11,529. So from there, divide 16 into 16. 16 into 4,096 is going to give us a 256. Multiply 11,529 by 4 divided by 256. Sum of 6 terms will be equal to 180.14. 2018. The first 3 terms of a geometric progression are k plus 4, k, and 2k minus 15, where k is a positive constant. Find k. List the first 3 terms of the progression. Calculate the sum to infinity. So we are going to start. We'll divide the second term by the first term, the third term by the second term, and cross multiply. Expand. Group the k squared and the 2k squared. We are going to get a k squared minus 7k minus 60 is equal to 0. Now this one is a quadratic expression, so we are supposed to solve this quadratic equation. Where there's negative 7k, we'll replace negative 12k plus 5k. Common factor k, factorize the k. Common factor 5, factorize the 5. We are going to have a common factor k minus 12, group k and positive 5. So our values of k will be k equal to 12 or k equal to negative 5. The first 3 terms, where there's k, we'll replace a 12. So we'll say 12 plus 4, 12, 2 times 12, 24, minus 15 will give us a 9. So the first 3 terms of the progression are 16, 12, 9. Sum to infinity is equal to a divided by 1 minus r. Where there's a, we'll replace a 16. And where there's r, we'll replace a 3 over 4. If you replace a 12 there, 12 plus 4 will give us a 16. 12 divided by 16 is the same as 3 over 4. Simplify 1 minus 3 over 4, you get a 1 over 4. 16 divided by 1 over 4 is the same as 16 times 4. Our sum to infinity is equal to 64. 2019. Given the geometric progression 4, 8, 16, find the geometric mean of 256 and 1024. The 11th term, the sum of the first 11 terms. So we know that the geometric mean B is equal to plus or minus the square root of AC, where our A is 256 and our C is 1024. So say B equal to plus or minus the square root of AC, where there's A, we'll replace 256, and where there's C, we'll replace 1024. Multiply that, you are going to get 262,144. Find the square root. Our B will be equal to negative 512, or B equal to 512. The 11th term, the nth term is equal to A r to the power n minus 1. So where there's n, we'll replace 11. And where there's a, we'll replace our 4. Our r is 16 divided by 8, which is a 2. 11 minus 1 will give us a 10. Multiply 2 by itself 10 times, you get 1024. 4 times 1024 will give us 4096. Find the sum of the first 11 terms. Sum of n terms is equal to A, open your bracket, r to the power n minus 1, close your bracket, divided by r minus 1. Where there's n, we'll replace 11. Where there's A, which is our first term, we'll put our 4. Our common ratio is 2, and our number of terms is 11. Multiply 2 by itself 11 times, you get 2048. Subtract 2048 minus 1, you get 2047. 4 times 2047 will give us 8,188. As simple as that.